Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Moon Mama podcast. I'm BRIA Jamie, and in this episode, I am sharing with you a message that came through from Spirit in a moment of fear. I really was feeling called to sharing this because it's such a message of this changing season and how we as cyclic beings experience periods of dark, and we need to address it. And so I really want to share that with you in this episode. It's kind of a raw moment, but inspirational. But it's like a call to realize what's going on within ourselves, within our life. And right now, we just finished the winter solstice, and I'm pretty behind. I'm literally like 2 months behind from posting any episodes, and it's because I've been going through a period of dark, and I'm one that's very sensitive to these seasons, to these changing cycles. I'm very in tune with the energies around me, especially with the work I do. I'm constantly doing transformational work and intuitive healing work. So I feel very sensitive to the seasons and nature and just Mother Earth energy and source energy. So as the time gets darker, it's like I feel a little bit darker and things come up, and it's an opportunity for shadow work. So that's what this episode's about. And if you feel called to listen and tune into the rest of it, keep listening because there's some really good juice in there. In other news, I do have some exciting news. I just finished my level 3 advanced practitioner training for soul realignment, Akashic record readings. I'm so excited. I've been learning so much, and it's just like I'm mind blown. The things that I learn about the soul, about energy, about these dimensional beings that we are, and just human experience. And I aim to offer more in the coming years and months and weeks. It's definitely a time right now. I have 2 little kids, and my youngest baby is about to turn 6 months, and I have a 2-year-old. So it's like so much is going on, and evolution of me as a mother, and still like that maiden to mother transition. It's just such a deep initiation, and it's constantly evolving as the kids grow. And I always say, I'm like, they're growing too fast for me. Like, I need to catch up. But like I said, I've been in that period. I've just been in this really doing a lot of shadow work. Things have been coming up a lot, darker things that I feel like I've kind of shoved away and need to take a look at. And now that we're at the end of the year, it's literally a few days until Christmas. You guys are going to be hearing this. I'm doing a lot of numerology readings for my friends and family, and I always like to do that every year. This was my 8th year, which is all about achievement. Basically, like, this is the year of like you really taken the abundance of all that you've put out the last 8 years. And I feel that in so many ways. I mean, I had my baby girl, my song was in a movie, just all kinds of cool things have happened. I launched this podcast at the beginning of the year. Actually, I think it was a little bit before, maybe. I don't know, maybe it was the beginning of the year. But just so many things. But also, like, I can also judge myself a little bit and feel like I had a lot higher expectations for myself. And that's something that I also needed to address. Like, what are my expectations? What can I actually do? Where am I going wrong? So that's a little bit about this episode. And it's funny because we're actually going into a number 9 year, 2025. And that happens to be my personal year as well. If you want to find out your personal numerical year, what you do is you just add your birth month and your birth date together, and you add it to the years. So say 2024, it's a number 8 year because you add 2 plus 2 plus 4. That gives you 8. So you're going to add number 8 to your birth date, not your whole, like, not the year. Omit your birth year. Just do your birth month and birth date. So mine's 4/14. So 4 plus 14 plus 8. That gives me 9 because you always reduce the numbers to one number. So add them together. And unless it's 11 or 22, those are master numbers. So you keep those. And those are very, very cool as well. Every number is so cool. Every number has something to teach you. I'm super about these numbers. Like, I've been following it for, since I was in my number 1 year in 2017. And it happened to be the first year I lived in New York. And just following it and watching how everything unfolded, it mind blows me, literally. And I can go back in time and see all the years. And like, if I were to put all the numerical year values to every single year, I'm like, oh my gosh, it all makes sense. All my number 9 years, things ended. A lot of things ended, certain things, or certain, there were like it was just a lot of cycle closing. So that's happened every single time I had a number 1 year. There was always new things that started, which is a beginnings year. So it's really cool. It's really, really insightful. And it kind of gives you a little bit of like, okay, themes that will come up throughout the year. So we're just universally, we all feel into this universal energy. But then if you have a different personal number, so mine is a number 9, and then we're going into a number 9 year. But if you're like, say, a number 5 year, your personal year is going to be 5 next year. You're going to also have some influences of the universal year number 9. So, but mainly it's going to be your number 5 year, if that's your year. Obviously, you add up your own numbers and get your own personal year. But that's a little bit about that. And I'm super about it. I love it. I think it's so fun it just gives you a little bit more meaning into life and kind of following and being really in tune to nature around you and the cycles and our own life paths. It's really beautiful. So I'm heading into my 9 year, and right now we're closing out number 8. We're really looking into all these achievements, successes, what have we accomplished this year, and next year we're closing out a lot of cycles universally. So be prepared for that, along with your own personal year too. So, but it's just that universal energy, you guys. Like, solstice happens, we're going into the dark, and we're in the darkest periods right now of the year, and it's really a great opportunity to look at the self, to go within, feel the void, and what is needing to be birthed from you, what is also needing to be let go of, what is your dark. So if you want to hear more, keep listening to this episode, and I'm going to try to release one more episode before the end of the year, and I do like to do 13 episodes per season, so we'll see if I can get to that, because at the same time I would like to wrap up this season at the end of the year. But hey, maybe I will wrap the season up at the end of winter, because I also just need to feel called to do certain things in the moment, and that just comes from being in the present, especially being a mother with 2 little kids. Like, just motherhood in general, you realize how present is so necessary, and the art of being present. It's not easy for me. I'm such a multitasker, and with these kids, I'm constantly learning how to be present. So anyway, you guys, I just made a long intro, but stay tuned. Keep listening if you want to hear more. And if I don't release another episode before Christmas or New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Yule, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Holy Days, Happy New Year. Much love to all. I have a message coming through right now. When are you going to take that time for you and know that you need to go there? You need to go there to that place that softens you, that opens you up, that shows you what is not aligned, that shows you your dark, where you're at. Sometimes it doesn't feel good. What's it going to take for you to see deep inside of you? Bring to light what's no longer serving you. It's so important as mothers, as parents, as people. We need to see ourselves. We need to have seasons where we wind down and experience dark, where we really feel everything that's caught up to you. When you really, really take it all in, what you have been through, what you have put together in your life, how it's unfolded for you, what steps you've been taking to really reevaluate. It's so important to do evaluations of ourselves, of where we're at right now in this moment. So if you haven't taken any time for yourself to do that, put it out there that you get some time to do it. I literally have been needing to do this for weeks. And it's not even like a full-on session I'm having right now. I'm literally like, okay, spirit's moving through me. Tell me what to do right now. You know, Fabian and Sol left for a minute to go to the park, and Luna's taking a nap. And I just happen to be right now in that energy of feeling the vibe. I'm walking through my house. I'm doing some Palo Santo. I just felt called to cleanse. Not gonna lie, I did hear like a dish drop minutes before in the kitchen, and I just felt like I need to go look around and see like what's up. That's weird. Like, why would a dish drop? Right? So I go there and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Okay. I felt a little fear for a second. And that's when I felt it. That's when I said, like, I just felt like, okay, go cleanse the house and yourself. And then this is what took me there. It's that. It's intention. It's being like, something is speaking to me. Something is speaking to me. So you can listen to that. You can listen to those little whispers, those nudges, those moments where you just do something and you're like, and then you realize, wow, I did that because of this moment of what's happening right now in this moment. And sometimes we don't understand why we end up in situations or circumstances or places, meeting certain people or hearing certain things, seeing certain things, being told certain things, learning new things, right? Like all these new situations that we get every single day, we put ourselves into. You know, we get to check it out and see how we feel. We need that moment to feel, to see, to cry, to let it out. So I offer that to you. We are in the waning moon period right now. In Scorpio season just started. And guys, this is literally what I always feel like is just that time of shadow work, diving deep, really getting into your dark and loving it. It's fine. You can love your dark. So many people are like, just stay away. Just go forward, right? Like, don't look at it. Look, go move forward and never look back, right? But guess what you carry with you? When you do that? The energy that you're in that moment. So if that energy is not cleared, if it's not feeling fully love, fully forgiveness, fully healed, it's going to carry on this energy of either guilt, blame, fear, insecurity. So you just carry that on, and guess what? It gets to you physically. It gets to you physically at some point. And it screams at you until you get to this point where you start realizing you need to see yourself. You need to be in the depths be in the depths, really feel all those things. And it's okay to do that. So that's where we're at. I'm doing that right now. Shadow work. Feeling what's bothering me. There's some things that have been bothering me, and I need to really take some time to look at it instead of letting life just pass on by with this icky feeling. It's an icky feeling. So that icky feeling that you might have, if you have an icky feeling anywhere in your life that has been showing itself up to you, and maybe you don't want to see it, maybe you don't want to address it, maybe you don't want to be in it because you're either avoiding it or you just truly want to move forward. But something is deeper than this. There's deep shit, guys. This is deep shit. Okay. It goes so deep. Our soul is so perfect and pure at its origination. And we get to make choices. So those choices can sometimes just clump together and form a funky outcome that we don't like that just carries itself on. So we can unravel that and even go deeper, which I can help you with my Akashic Records readings, the soul realignment sessions. I love them so much. I'm actually in the midst of doing them right now, again, for my family, for myself, for Luna. Luna gets her first reading. I'm so excited to do it. I've just honestly been putting it off, though, because I've realized I need to look at myself right now. I need to see where I'm at. I need to get through the ick. I need to weed through all those things that are dangling right now that are preventing me from making the life that I truly want to be living right now. So I'm doing that. And I invite you, if you feel called to do it with me, just stay in touch. Send me emails, send me messages, DMs. Book a session if you want on my website, briajamie.com. I'm in a little bit of I want to do a brand makeover. I'm super excited about it, though. And I really, once I just feel called to sit there on the computer and make this a real thing, I will do it. But a little rebranding going on with Soul Empowerment Life, my readings and spirituality business. So we'll see. But there's so many shifts happening, guys. This is that time of year. You're going to feel it. It's very, very, very universal. It's just collective feels this energy because of the seasons, because of God, because of the universe and the planets, and we're just all moving together. The molecules, the atoms, however you call them when they come together. It's just alignment. Everything's just aligned. It's flowing beautifully. I know the world around us may be going through its things, but this is our time to just stay strong, just to breathe, to be that space for the people that aren't. So where are you going to stand? How are you going to stand? How are you going to feel? How are you going to work through this? How are you going to be in this? How are you going to make right now perfect right now? So perfect and beautiful. It's up to you, it's up to me. It's up to you. It's up to everyone around you. So let's just do this. I'm here for support, like I said. And I also am available to receive support if you feel like that can be a good exchange. So here's my quick little podcast message on, what's today? October 21st. October 21st. It's a Tuesday. So that's all I'm going to say for this episode. I know I have more to say. Going to do it in different episodes. But this is what I needed to share with y'all right now. Thank you for listening. Until next time. Bye. And there you have it, friends. Thank you all so much for listening. If you liked this episode, please leave a review, give me 5 stars, and stay in touch. If you want a reading, I'm available for readings, all kinds of readings at this point. I'm so excited. Spirit guide readings, soul realignment sessions, soul profile, life situation, relationship, all kinds of stuff. Chakra analysis, list goes on. So check out my website, briajamie.com/soul empowerment life. And then at BRIA Jamie and at Sacred Soul Care on Instagram. Remember, you are love, you are light. That is all you are in this present moment. And until next time, talk soon.